Welcome back to your favorite podcast, Straightforward. I am your host, Black Heirloom for Black Heirloom Entertainment. I know it's been a while, but we are back in a full and effective way. Um, we are on the platform of TikTok and Facebook Live. Later on, it will be on YouTube Live. You know what I'm saying? And we have videos on YouTube as well. If you can check us out at Straightforward, that's STR, the number 8 forward podcast. You know what I'm saying? We have other videos on there as well. And shout out to Northbound Media. You know what I'm saying? Check them out as well. My homie PC, another podcast by, you know what I'm saying? He couldn't be here today, but shout out to Northbound Media. Shout out to the Gym World. You know what I'm saying? My nephew Greedy, you know what I'm saying? He will be in attendance today. For allowing me to be able to jump on his platform and, you know what I'm saying, waking me up and be able to, you know what I'm saying, keep this shit rocking and keep it going. But this is the first time we are live on TikTok. So, you know what I'm saying, for the people that are on listening on TikTok, this is how this kind of somewhat goes. Um, Usually we'll pull a topic or a question from people or whatever, you know what I'm saying, anybody that's listening, or I'll just pull one and then we'll go from there. If y'all have any questions or any topics y'all want to share throughout the podcast, please put it in that box below. We will get to it, you know what I'm saying, especially today. It's been a while, I know, you know what I'm saying, and then my Eagles lost, so it's all good. We beat ourselves. I will say that. I'm not going to say the 49ers got a full victory out of that. There was a lot of mishap that on our end that we should have cleaned up, and there should have been some caught balls on our end. So I ain't gonna say that they beat us. I'm gonna say that they won. I'm saying we beat ourselves. You know what I'm saying? If we would have stuck to, you know what I mean, certain offensive calls, I think it would have went a whole lot smoother. But I'm glad they got rid of the offensive coach. Still, I don't know why I'm stutter stepping today, but I'm glad they got rid of him. And I think that AJ Brown is gone as well. But you know what I'm saying? It's you gotta find ways to win, especially when you win the wild card slash playoffs. And I feel like AJ Brown didn't do that. It was a couple of passes that he should have caught in stride, and a couple of passes that touched his fingertips. He didn't get it. But I'm only saying that because on Facebook, you know what I'm saying, they not new to the game, so they gonna automatically gonna want me to talk about the Eagles. I'm not gonna go in, but you know what I'm saying, because the 49ers won, I give them that. I lost a couple of bets, but it's cool. I'm not even tripping off that. But at the same time, we gonna get to it today. I don't know where my nephew went. I thought I seen him in the inbox, but I didn't. I thought I seen him. But we ain't gonna. We're not gonna stop the show. We're gonna keep it going. So I don't see any questions and topics inside the thing. So we're gonna go for what we know. All right. So the first one on the agenda, first topic for the Straightforward podcast is Odell Beckham. Now, Odell Beckham is sitting there saying he talks about a struggle of living on a 5-year, $100 million deal as far as his contract. Saying it's not. He's saying that it's nearly impossible to build generational wealth with that money. My perspective, I don't see how. Um, let's see, 100 million, right? 100 million for 5 years straight. Okay, so if we break that down, that's what, 20 million. So if we have 20 million per year, you mean to tell me that it's a problem with you getting generational wealth off of that? Like, it's all kind of shit that you can do to be able to invest your money in, or, you know what I'm saying, find ways or outlets to, you know what I'm saying, make something grow as far as an output, just in case you don't make it as far as your NFL career or whatever you into. You don't want to be working, um, ninjas, I'm a cut. But, yeah, I'm just saying this. It's all kind of things that you can possibly do. You can own your own business. You can invest it. You know what I'm saying. You can go into stocks. You know what I'm saying. For you to sit there and say like it's a struggle living off of 5 million, I find that very crazy. Um, at that from him being from New Orleans, Baton Rouge, at that, I would. You know what I'm saying. I'm not understanding like when you say struggle, like struggling off of 5 million, 20 million a year. Like struggling to me is like trying to figure out how you gonna pay your light bill or your gas bill, or figure out how you gonna pay your insurance, or your registration is coming up, then your car need a tune up, and then you may or may not need this, that, and the other for the car. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. Like everyday living. It's like it's but I guess we can all sit here and say like if we had 20 million a year, yeah, it would be a whole lot different. But I'm just saying you have to watch what you invest in. Like if you sitting there just buying all kind of cars and expensive houses, not knowing the outcome of having these vehicles. Now you can go out there and get you a high price ass vehicle, but you have to also think about this. Like um you have to pay for the, you know what I'm saying, the cost of the car. Like the more up to date year that you have as far as your car, the more you're gonna have to pay. As far as insurance, as far as getting the car fixed, and if something breaks, you know what I'm saying? It's just in general. Like people don't think about that. They go out here and just get a car or get a house and not understanding like, okay, like for me personally, I'm not gonna just go out there and buy no house without happening to look at the statistics of it first. Meaning, yeah, the house looks good and all, okay, but what is the house made out of? I need to see up under the house for two, because you know what I'm saying, piping and structure of the house is everything. Like you can sit there and buy a house that look pretty on the outside, but then 2 3 years span, that house start falling apart, and then you get to calling the people. They like, well, that's kind of like a you problem at this point. You feel what I'm saying? Like you done bought the house, it's you bought it as is, like as if you bought something off the street. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you bought it as is. You know what I'm saying? There's no getting your money back. You know what I'm saying? So now you sitting there, now you stuck with a house that's not gonna benefit you at the end of the day, because now you found out, okay, the plumbing and everything underneath the house is all fucked up, but I got this house on top of it, so it's gonna be hard to sell, and then it's gonna bring the property value down. But if you don't look into these things, you know what I'm saying, you would never know. So it's like, me personally, I think, I don't know who it was, I don't know if it was an NBA player or an NFL player that went to one of the games. I think he was driving like a 2026 or 2025 Honda or something like that, and they made fun of him for that. I think it's a smart move. You know what I'm saying? I get something I can afford, I can maintain, you know what I'm saying, invest my money into something I actually want to spend my money into. Me personally, I would want to generate put my money into something and let it generate to where I get money back. I'm not gonna sit there and invest in a car I'm not gonna keep in the long run. My thing is family. So my immediate family, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make sure that we good. So I'm gonna try to generate that as much as possible to where we can still go on vacation and at the same time my business is making money. I'm just saying. Foundation be bad sometimes. Yeah, I mean it could be bad, but it's like if you run your own foundation, right? If you do your own foundation, you don't have to worry about it necessarily going wrong. Um, you can do a GoFundMe, or you know what I'm saying, volunteer work, or a Boys and Girls Club, or anything to that method, to where it's either you can give back what one cause, and then the other cause have, like, you know what I'm saying, your business. It could be anything. Like for him, but my whole point was saying, for him to not be able to generate anything off of 100 million for 5 year contract was crazy. I don't understand that at all. Like you give a regular person out here 100 million, they gonna find ways to, for one, invest that money into something. Yeah, you're gonna take loss in certain things. That's why you have to think about certain aspects of what you want to do. Like, you know what I'm saying, clothing business. Okay, you have to also think clothing business. You have to find out location. Location means everything. Location of where it is and where you find it. You know what I'm saying? It like you can have like the money to get you can have the money to get a business right anywhere. But if your business don't flow, well, what's over there? You know what I'm saying? It may or may not generate money right there. Now, if you have like a mobile business, and you start getting your clout off from there, and then you know what I'm saying, own the building, and then take it from being mobile to inside the building, then you might have action. But like location is everything. Like I wouldn't necessarily invest in a clothing store. Me personally, you know what I'm saying, I wouldn't invest in something probably for the kids, because kind of somewhat, not that we lacking, but that's our future towards, you know what I'm saying, our goals. So it's all about the kids for me because that's the next generation coming up. And right now, I'm not seeing a lot of leaders when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, these kids. Like, I'm starting to see kids tell their parents what they gonna do instead of them asking their parent what they gonna do. Like, I'm seeing a lot of like verbal abuse from the kids to, and I see it all day at work. This is what I'm saying. The reason why I'm saying it is because I see it a lot at work. And I feel like if they have an outlet or somebody that cares, or, you know what I'm saying, if we have a multiple of people that actually put some shit together for them to sit there and do, you know what I'm saying, instead of just being on these phones all day, I think we'd be good. But I'm just trying to, you know what I'm saying, see how he considers this to be a struggle, which is crazy as hell to me. I don't know. It's all kind of shit that you can do. But to say that having 100 million is a struggle, no, I don't think you know what struggle. What struggle is to me, struggle is eating a sugar sandwich, a butter sandwich, a bread sandwich, pork and beans and wieners. Uh, what else? You know what I'm saying? If you ain't never ate none of that, then you don't know what a struggle is. I'm just saying. Anybody disagree, put in the commentary. But I'm just saying, if you ain't never had none of them meals, or if you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, put that in the commentary too. But I'm saying, if you ain't never had a struggle meal, I feel like you can't even use the word struggle in your sentence. I'm just saying. If you ain't never had a sugar sandwich, a syrup sandwich, you ain't never had powdered milk, I'm just saying, but I'm saying I've been and bought a house. Don't even need, like, you know what I'm saying? And everybody be so quick about, yeah, I want to buy this mansion. I'm not buying no fucking mansion. I'm finna buy something, a wish sandwich. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They don't know nothing about that. A wish sandwich. I ain't might even finna explain that. If y'all know what a wish sandwich is, I don't know what to tell y'all. Yeah, if you part of the struggle, you know the struggle meals. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. I ain't heard of wish sandwich. I don't know how long. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? On some occasions, we got knuckle sandwiches. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, man. Yeah, it's all kind of shit. Let's see. What was that? Sardines. You know what I'm saying? Sardines again. Shit on the shingle. If y'all don't know what that is, look it up. You know what I'm saying? It's a meal. It's a full man meal as well. Um, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't never had ketchup on your bread, you know what I'm saying? You ain't been through no scroll. Um, yeah, you ain't never been through that. But I'm just saying the whole point of me saying is he's sitting there crying about something that he don't know nothing about. Don't come on there on the line talking about yeah, struggle this and I can't. I mean, we don't want to hear that. Us people that have struggled and still trying to make it, we don't want to hear no shit like that when you sitting there with 100 million for 5 years and that's 20 million a year. Yeah, ain't no way. I've been a sat there. I wouldn't buy shit if I was an NFL player getting 100 million. I ain't buying shit. I'm gonna buy me a little house. I'm gonna buy that and the land that it's sitting on. That's about it. Give my wife a car, me a car, kids a car. Okay, boom. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't gonna be no Maserati. Yeah, nah, try again. Better get something that's more affordable. You know what I'm saying? Because we from where the struggle. Say it with me now. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna try to protect all assets and all means and just shout as less as possible because, you know what I'm saying, we don't know when the next time we're gonna get no motherfucking money like this, you know. So we gonna try to make it count. Oh shit. You know. But yeah, I don't know, I just found it crazy as well. Eating cereal with water. You don't know nothing about this shit. I'm sorry. I'm still there. It's still me. I'm still a little pissed off. My bad. That shit just came out of nowhere. Sugar water. You know what I mean? Y'all don't know nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't know nothing about that. Making your own lemonade and shit. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't get no lemonade from the store. You go get some lemons from the neighbor down the street. Get to squeezing them lemons. Get some sugar. You be glad to see them motherfucking lemons, huh? Because you got tired of drinking water by itself, so you had to make it taste some kind of different around this motherfucker. Because, yeah, water was one of the main sources. I don't know about y'all, but at the struggle, yeah, water was one of the main dishes. Yeah, you had to think that water was something else. Like, you had to imagine it was a soda. Oh, shit. I'm just saying. Shout out to the people who watching this straightforward podcast. You know what I'm saying? This is our first time going on TikTok, but we've been on there as far as Facebook and YouTube is concerned. But this is our first time going live in effect on TikTok. So put any comments, topics, you know what I'm saying? Put it all in the inbox. We're going to get to it. One thing about the name of my podcast is straightforward is we get to everything, every nit and grit, whatever you want to talk about, we talk about it. If it's from relationship on down, it don't matter what it is. Put it inside the box. I guarantee you'll get a better perspective of how you feel and how you live about it. But anyway, I had to reintroduce because, you know what I'm saying? I was sitting here messing with the TikTok and they was asking me my age. I felt young as shit again. I'm like, shit, you asking me my age? You know what I'm saying? You know how you go to a restaurant or something, like, yeah, I need to see your car. Oh, shit, there you go. I still look that young. Oh, there you go. But, yeah, it's crazy. Talking about the scrub. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and go to the next topic before I go in on that one. But I want to know your perspective on this one. So, another topic I want to share with you guys is I seen on TikTok, which is one of my favorite things to do, because I always find a good story on there to talk about and bring it to y'all attention. So, I don't know if y'all know anything about an angel tree, but you know what I'm saying? If y'all don't know what an angel tree is, let me explain it for the ones that don't. An angel tree is a tree that sits in like one of the stores or something like that, and there's like kids that be wanting certain things, or you know what I mean. So they hang it from the tree, and your job is, if you want to make a wish to one of the kids, you'll pull off the tag, you go find out what the item is. You know what I'm saying? You buy the item, you take the tag off, you put it over there, they get the gift, right? So now you guys know what the angel tree is. So the angel tree, this lady sits and wants to complain. Now, when somebody gets to complaining, I'm like, I got to see what this lady complaining about. Especially when it comes to the angel tree gift. I'm thinking she finna get on there and go, oh, my kids got, you know what I'm saying, everything that they wanted off the angel tree list, this, that, and the other. Nah, she got on there with some whole other shit. She got on there and was mad as hell because the angel tree gifts she felt like it was cheap. Um, she said that her 4-year-old asked for a Nintendo Switch. They ended up getting, yeah, the 4-year-old asked for a Nintendo Switch, and they ended up getting him something called a Next Playground. I don't know what that is. Don't judge me. I'm a little older. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what the Next Playground, that's the next thing, or something similar to, I guess, for his age group or something like that. And they end up buying him that. And then they put a note saying, I don't think that he can play with the Nintendo Switch because of his age. So the lady, the mother, you know what I'm saying, the one that's speaking out is saying, well, he wanted a Nintendo Switch, you got him this. We wanted to play his game, you know what I'm saying, because I really wanted the game, so we was going to use this and play as a family. I'm like, the way she made it seem like the Nintendo Switch was intended for her. But like I said, she didn't get the Nintendo Switch. She ended up getting the knockoff brand. Then her 11-year-old son asked for a bike, so the industry bought him a bike. But mom doesn't like it because it was one of the cheaper bikes. It was, you know what I'm saying? You know how you got the Mongoose, you got the GT, you got the, you know what I'm saying? You got the, what else? The Diamondback, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got the good frames, right? And then you got that Walmart frame or that Target frame, you know what I'm saying? And they like, well, especially now, like bikes, I don't know if y'all looked at the prices of bikes, but bikes like for the little ones is starting like almost at $150. You know what I'm saying? And that's not including the beach cruiser. The beach cruiser is gonna hit you at least 225, 235 on a good day. You might find one on sale for like $190, somewhere lines in there. But he ended up getting a bike, but the boy didn't complain. The boy didn't complain. The mom is complaining that she felt like they shouldn't have bought one of the cheaper bikes, even though her son needed a bike. But anyway, we're gonna keep going. Let me see. Um, what else was on her list? But then her 13-year-old asked for a gift card. Um, so the Angel Tree gave him a gift card of $75. The mother felt like that wasn't enough. Okay, look here, lady. I need to relight my switcher on this one because you getting on my nerves. Now, I want to know y'all opinion. What is y'all opinion on this? You know what I'm saying? Now, I feel like this, if you're going to ask me mine, you know what I'm saying? This lady is ungrateful. How is it that you do the angel tree thing? Now, the angel tree thing is you may or may not get the gift, right? You may or may not get it. It depends on if somebody pull your tag. It ain't no, they don't pass them out. They don't do none of that. Like, oh, here go a random part. They don't do none of that. They sit on the tree. Somebody pick it off. They tear the thing off when they got the gift, whatever. Or they gonna get as close. Now, here's the thing. Now, people, it's hard out here as it motherfucking is, right? It's hard out here. So for somebody to take the time and initiative to buy something for your kids, whether it's what you wanted or not, somebody took the time out to get your kids something as close as they possibly motherfucking can. He got the nerve and audacity to sit there and talk about them people gifts, and they then gonna put it online, talking about, oh yeah, all these gifts is cheap. Well, nigga, well, you could have bought these motherfuckers yourself. They could start with that. You could damn show, you know what I'm saying? Well, matter of fact, you can give them their shit back and you can go buy that shit yourself. Because I'm not understanding, because I guess it's hard for you too, because you ain't got it either. But for the simple fact that you trying to just well on somebody else because they following, you know what I'm saying, what they could, it's hard. Our niggas out here trying to find out how they going to pay rent the next month. But they still trying to get a blessing somehow, some way. And you got the nerve and audacity to talk about them getting your. Boy, I take, look here. When I was a kid, I didn't give a fuck what bike it was. I didn't give a fuck. It was a bike that somebody got me. Somebody thought about me and bought me a motherfucking bike. I don't give a fuck what the name of it is. I'ma ride this motherfucker till the wheels fall off. Fuck is you talking about? What? We couldn't get no skates, nigga. I was riding my sister's skates, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Hey, that was a Christmas gift. She got new ones, nigga, and I got her hand-me-downs. What's that? Nigga, that's how I learned how to skate. This ungrateful shit, I don't know where this shit coming from. It ain't cut from my cloth. I don't think it's cut from my nephew here either, because, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how many podcasts with him, and he showed me the knowledge that he had in his brain on a whole nother scale and a whole nother level, and it just made me proud, like, damn, nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? You really on your age group, but, like it's crazy as shit. Like, he one of the, like, the ones I'm really proud of as far as his age group is concerned that have the mindset that he has, and he's not gonna take no for an answer. He gonna push the issue. He gonna make sure this. He gonna make sure that, and then that's what I love about him. But it's just a simple fact of like the audacity, the motherfucking audacity. Let's see what the comments say. Instead of being grateful, she made it about her. That's what I'm saying. She made everything about her. I don't understand it. You can't make me understand it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You get online and try to bash these people and make them look bad. Well, really, you made yourself look bad. I'm just saying. You made yourself look bad doing that. That's a little trifling. You know what I'm saying? We're going to put that in the trifling category, if y'all don't mind. Yeah, motherfucker hate to be called trifling. If you actually know the word or the meaning that how we use it. Like, trifling was like, damn, nigga, like you hold some whole other shit. But I was just like, damn, like the people, like you want them to sit there and buy your son a $600 bike. That remind me of another story that I have on here that a lady went to. I want y'all opinion on this one. That a lady went to 15 giveaways, 15 toy giveaways, 15 to give her kids their Christmas, and she didn't spend a dime. I want to know, is that selfish or was it smart? That's what I want to know. Was it selfish or was it smart? Like, basically, what I'm saying is, like, do you feel like she should have had more, like, prep more by it being Christmas and you know that you got kids and you know they want gifts and shit like that? And you don't, you know what I'm saying? You don't really have it or you spent it or whatever. So you go to as many toy drives as you can to try to get toys. Do you feel like she's wrong for that? 15 toy drives. But keep in mind, keep this in mind too. The living room was full of toys. I mean, it wasn't no space. It wasn't no space to go and put nothing nowhere else in the little room underneath that tree because it was like the tree. It was then it started building around like it was downtown LA and shit. But do you feel like she was wrong for that? Here's my perspective on it. Right? There's nothing wrong with going to a toy drive to either add to what you got or if you don't have it, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes shit comes up, you gotta make a sacrifice. I get that. I get that. But like it'd be some people that be missing those toy drives and coming up late and trying to get a toy or two and you done tow ass because you done had the neighbor kids and your kids and you had all of them still alive. You know what I'm saying, to get the gift. But I don't know how she was doing it or got the drop on them, but I'm not saying that it's wrong. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. That's why I'm asking y'all opinion. It's hard for me to make a decision on that. Like 15 of them is crazy, but you know what I'm saying? Going to a couple of them, you know what I'm saying? That way they have a couple of extra things. I feel like it's cool. But 15, I feel like you just overdid it. Like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Seven is probably like the max number should be available, but that's like I'm like right there. Just a little too much. Like you 15? Like, damn, how many toys did you get per drive? Like, because the way it's stacking up here, it look like it was about 10 toys per drive, so 15. So y'all do the math. That motherfucker was full. I'm like, 15 is crazy. I'm like, save something for another kid. You know what I'm saying? Somebody didn't get something. Shit. Let's see what else we got. I don't know. I got some people in here in the house today. So, okay. So this one is crazy. I don't know. Y'all might know this story. Well, let's see. Let's see what the comment. She spent a lot of hours standing. Shit, 15. She deserved. Oh shit, nephew coming in. Hold on. I'm gonna read this comment. Let's put that in there. Let's bring him in. Okay. She deserved it. She deserved it, big dog, because I would have done my kids had wouldn't have been in Jehovah's Witness that year. Dang, you would have went to all 15? Yes. I mean, like I said, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it because it depends on how many kids she had. I didn't see all the kids there. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, but I'm saying it'd be a little trifling if you pocket your money and you just went to all these toy drives just to go to all these toy drives. I thought I'd chime you in. If you try again, my bad. Try to tune back into the live. But yeah, because I tried to push it. I don't know. It's taking forever. I got this other phone up here. It's a little slow. Oh, you went there. Oh, okay. I was going to say, yeah, we got to save a couple of toys for some of the kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, but damn, he had a lot of time in there. I'm thinking about it. You had to start right when the toy drive started. Like you had to go at least about like 3, 4, or 2 a week or some shit like that. He had some shit like that. I don't know how the hell she got that one, but we're gonna keep it going. Um, topic 4. Woman goes on this girl trip. Like I said, you might know this story. Just want your perspective on it. Woman goes on the trip, a girl's trip together. And everything was cool. You know what I'm saying? They cool. They vibing. You know what I'm saying? You know how you go on the girl's trip or whatever. Um, everything was smooth. So they get to drive, you know what I'm saying, to the Airbnb when it's time. Because you know, at certain times that you have to be at your Airbnb. You can't just drive out there unless you drive there exactly on time. But sometimes they pick up, the start date or time might be 2, 1, and you might not, you know what I'm saying, be able to get there in that time. So you gotta kind of like chill out, get there, get wherever you're going, be out there chill out before you get to, you know what I mean, to the Airbnb. So they get there, boom. So they get to where they was going. So it was time to go to the Airbnb. It was time, you know what I'm saying, for them to be able to check in. So all the girls had to pay in $400 a piece. Um, what ended up happening is, I guess the girl that was collecting all the money decided that she took one of the girls that was on the trip $400 and paid her with it. So when it was time to pay for the Airbnb, uh, when it was time for her to pay for the Airbnb, she flat out told the girl, like, look, I spent your money on my rent. I'm gonna need you to give an additional $400. Um, after she done already paid her $400. So I guess I think it was 500. So I guess it was 400 apiece. I don't know. I guess they got a nice size Airbnb, but she had spent the money, told the girl to her face, like, look, no, y'all. Send a message. It's, um, it's, it's, which call it name is. You know, yeah, podcast, what's the deal? I said, what you trying to do? I'm already on mine. So how long is it gonna take me? I can barely use the, you know what I'm saying? But I got everybody's attention and shit. Oh, okay. Well, I'm here, man. I gotta make you up and shit. You want to do what I'm saying? Just let me know. For sure. I see you when you get here. Yeah, that was PSC from the Northbound Media will be in attendance in a second. Yeah, yeah, she was wrong for that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She was wrong for that, but at the same time, uh, older than that. You know what I'm saying? You gonna tell me to my face that you done spent my money. You done spent my money on your rent. Now, you know, if you didn't have the money, you shouldn't have went. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, or come up front like, hey, You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have the money for this, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all want to, you know what I'm saying, keep it rocking without me, but like, I can't afford it. They gonna be like, all right, cool, no problem. On the resume. So my same life. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out, like, she just told her to her face. Like, I want to know what the hell she did. Did she react? Did she move? Did she I'm not even sure. That's crazy. But man, I just found the craziest shit to where you sit there and have the nerve to spend somebody else's money because you couldn't pay your. I don't give a fuck about nothing else. I don't know about y'all. I don't give a fuck about nothing else. We're gonna get paid. Somebody give me a hand back in the comment chat. So Reddy's gonna get paid. If nothing else get paid. Reddy's gonna get paid. Life and gas. If I gotta win it, please tell me. Ain't no way. Where is my what's biggest in this pocket? Ain't no way. You know what I'm saying? If I couldn't go, I just couldn't go. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm gonna get my own kind of trip that I can afford and still feel like I went somewhere and did some shit. But if it's not, you know what I'm saying? Come on now. You off that. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. Let's see. So I had the phone now. Let's see what it is. We got another trifling situation. You didn't take care of your shit. And you want somebody that's crazy as shit. Nephew, can you hear me?
Yeah,
What's going on with it, man? Welcome to the Straightforward Podcast.
what's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal?
Yeah, I've been listening to action, but I feel like Kobe right now in this prime when he was what was that? What number he hit before he retired?
2-4.
I'm sorry.
2-4.
Oh, okay. What was his record high?
He said what?
What was his record high in scoring for one game?
81.
Okay, that's the game I feel like I'm in right now.
All right, for sure, for sure.
Good deal, man. I know you've been listening in for a second. You tried to chime in the first time. I tried to catch them. I'm using the other phone, so you know what I'm saying. Bear with me here. But you got any input on anything that I've said so far? What you
Uh, I was a little confused on the story. So you said somebody was supposed to get some gifts, but they was ungrateful for them.
got? I'm trying to have it in. Trying to get my bet on this stuff. Yeah, no. The angel tree. You know anything about the angel tree?
Nuh-uh.
Okay, so the angel tree. I don't know if you've seen like a Walmart or a Target. You'll see a big tall tree. You'll see like little things, like little tags hanging from it.
Yeah.
Okay, the little tags is it's like they basically make a wish. So what it is kids that put what they want for Christmas that they don't think they're gonna get. You know what I'm saying? It's like they put it on there, and it depends on like if a customer want to do it like a good deed or some shit, or they feel like they want to do like get a gift for a kid, they'll pull one up off. It's a random kid. You look what's on there, you get what's on there, or get what you can off of there. But usually they get the list that's on there. And then what they do is they tie it in the bag and then they give it to the host or whatever, and then they put it in. So the person that made that wish, it goes to them.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's cool. I ain't never heard of that though.
Right, right. It's cool. But we have a lady that's sitting here complaining. Hold on, let me go back to the story because now you got me back fired up and shit now. Yeah. So, all right, so I don't know if you was over here, but the 4-year-old asked for a Nintendo Switch. They end up getting him something called the Next Playground. Something for like his age group, but the mother got mad because it was really like kind of somewhat for her. So she like, why you get this shit? We all wanted to play it. Like I wanted to play when the kids at that school type of ordeal and basically being ungrateful, like, you know what I'm saying? And I think, let's see, her 13-year-old son wanted a gift card. She complained because they only put $75 on the gift card. Her 11-year-old asked for a bite. And instead of getting like a mongoose or a huffy or a swim, they got on one of the Walmart brands or, you know what I'm saying, one of them Target brand bikes. You know what I'm saying? It's a little cheaper than the other because I don't know if you know, but bikes are expensive right now. It was expensive when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they bought her a cheaper bike. She was mad at the fact that they bought the cheaper off-brand bike rather than the Huffy or the Swim. Or, you know what I'm saying? So she was being ungrateful. And I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, some shit, because obviously you couldn't get the shit for them. So they put in a wish, but the thing is, she was trying to get some clout on the internet for it. Basically,
Mm.
calling the gifts cheap, and they should have never got them.
Like basically, look what they trying to do over here. Like look at this cheap shit they got going on. Basically.
But
Right.
I'm sitting there saying, I'm like, people don't understand. Times right now is hard.
Yeah.
Times right now, people is trying to figure out how they're gonna pay rent, pay their utility, pay their gas. You know what I'm saying? Trying to figure out their insurance, their registration. You know what I'm saying? Like getting a small, all kind of shit on it. And then they still take it upon themselves to take one of them tags and probably can't get exactly what you wanted or what they wanted. But you know what I'm saying? Like when we was kids, I was saying like I didn't give a fuck what kind of bike it was. If somebody bought me a bike, I'm gonna ride that motherfucker until it's gone.
For sure.
No matter what color it was. You know what I'm saying? Blue, green, black, no matter. Nigga,
Yeah.
somebody thought about me and got me a bike. Instead of being inconsiderate and be like, well, I don't want this cheap ass shit for my son. My son don't deserve that. Yeah, I could have got him a fucking Huffy, swinging, or a Diamondback, or a GT. You could have got a BMX bike. You could have bought any of these bikes. But them bikes, that BMX bike that you talk about cost almost like 300 some odd bucks.
Yeah. Nah,
Man, I
that's
don't know
right.
if you know somebody that to be able to get one of them bikes, but nigga, look here, me personally, you gonna get this bike and that's it. You talking about a Nintendo Switch and to get the bike? Come on, man, you're doing too much. Those
Nah,
who tuned into the show, thank y'all for that. This show some mind. You know what I'm saying? We just getting back and then we building on one of the stories that we was already going on. Go ahead, nephew.
but, I think I don't know. Like I if you know me, you know. So I'm very like I could say picky when it come down to gifts and surprises. You know what I'm saying? So
That's different. Like, I'm not saying if you know the person, don't go get them some bullshit on that they ain't gonna like it. I'm
no,
saying,
what I'm saying is like I'm trying to give the person grace, knowing like I'm the same person that would feel some type of way. Like you feel me? But then it's like. Then it's like if you rich enough, or not rich, let me not say that. If you wealthy enough to where you can give, gifts, um, I would think, put your best foot forward. You know what I'm saying? Like, like I don't know, like I'm not about to if I barely can do it, I'm not about to.
so wait a minute. So you agreeing with the lady?
No, I'm not agreeing with the lady, but it's like it's Christmas. You know how people is with like about their list. Like say these kids are done good. Like they got good grades and everything. They're like some kids are, they want their list to be exactly what the list is for on purpose. Like that's what they want. Like this is what they want.
If that's the case, then the parents should have
Right,
got
right. But
that particular gift.
right. And shouldn't have wrote it on to the tree. Like whatever gift that you wasn't comfortable, like we was comfortable no matter what somebody was choosing to get, You shouldn't have put it on the tree. You know what I'm saying? So, but kudos and pat on the back for whoever did buy the gift. You know what I'm saying? But it's just unfortunately, that it's just not something that the person I didn't like. You halfway, you almost was there. You know what I'm saying? It's like appreciate. It's like I don't know. It's like giving people gifts is difficult, bro. Like it's really difficult. Because you really just gotta do it for the kindness of your heart and don't care. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't pay her no mind. Like the person had enough gratitude and willing to give, through a process. And like you said, the adult, the parent didn't even have it, or the parent is depending on somebody else to have it. That's the crazy part. I feel like out of the whole story, like why you couldn't have the gift. You feel me? You got so much to say. Why you didn't have the gift for them? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Like, if it's a particular gift like that, and you know your kids been doing what they supposed to have did, and you know what I'm saying, they got their grades, they've been doing everything that you asked, rather if it was around Christmas time. You know what I'm saying? Like, that should have been a personalized gift. Don't push that on somebody else if that's your intention. So exactly what you wanted, because like I said, you put it on the gift tag, and somebody else is, you know what I'm saying, you might think your 4-year-old is equipped because he probably played somebody else and on the play, but somebody else on the outside think like, oh, well, he's 4 years old, I don't think he needs that. But yeah, we have another one where it's similar to this story, but this lady, her kids, nothing.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why she didn't buy her kids anything is because they don't like to ask the scope.
Mm.
You feel like she wrong for that?
Uh, um, yeah, yeah.
Why do you feel that way?
You said, do I feel like she's wrong for that?
Yeah. Do you
I
feel
mean,
like
I feel like she's right, but then the little kid the little kid in me would be like, mm, that's messed up. Like that's over the top. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm that same little kid that would have been mad about that. I would have not liked my mama for the next 2 years for doing something like that. You
you
feel me?
you in the class doing your homework, correct? You know what I'm saying?
Correct. Yeah, actually, I did kind of have a Christmas like that. You feel me? And then Granny want to give me some socks and be funny about the situation. I think now I remember for sure remember something like that for sure.
What,
So,
what,
yeah,
what,
it's not a good feeling for sure for a kid to not get anything.
what age was that? That you got?
Uh, what was that? Most definitely. Dang, that was a good question. If a show, damn, that's a good question. It gotta be it gotta be from for shows 7 to 10.
So,
Easy.
so what was you doing until you got some socks?
My mama didn't give me nothing. Like my granny gave me socks trying to be funny. Because she always give us socks and stuff. Like, So you didn't have to give me nothing. Like, why are you trying to be funny? Like, you feel me? So now you just walk around.
She getting them years. How's that been?
Yeah. But now I think about it, it had to be most definitely had to be around junior high too, Tracy. Like I most definitely had to be around that time. But I was such a knucklehead too. Like I was making my own money, so I kind of like didn't care. Like it was one of them. It wasn't like I was just like a.
Do you feel like it was a lesson or was it?
I don't think that helped the kid. What about you, Tracy? Did it help you, Tracy? We really got to have this conversation because you really need to know is this a good method? Like, so we won't be trying to like give off this information like it's a good thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Because I most definitely don't think that helped me. You know what I'm saying? You turning my savage up at that point. I gotta go hustle now.
I'm just saying, but okay, without going into detail, was there a reason behind you not getting no gifts? Or did they just get you just did some sense just to get you some sense?
What you mean?
I'm saying, did you do something to be able to give something at Christmas?
Yeah, but
See, where's it's the but? Yeah, but so it's
so Tracy, so you believe that they did the right thing by not giving you no gifts that year? That's what I'm, like, did it help you in your future by them making that one move? That's what I'm asking, Tracy. That's what I want to know. Okay. All right. She's not trying to throw nobody under the bus. I feel her. All right. So look, we gonna move on. But nah, I just fucking with you. But I just me personally, like I said, I'm a different type of person. Like, you feel me? And like if I'm doing it to my blood, you feel me, with my son or my daughter, uh, yeah, it'll stop you from messing up in school, but then it's like makeup. Like, you gotta make up for what you didn't have. You know what I'm saying? So I was more so trying to make up for what I didn't have. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you behind the whole year. I turn you to a whole different nigga. Like, you got that last year bike. You got them last year shoes. You know what I'm saying? You got that last year as a game system. Like, it turns Savage up a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? I say you give the kids something, but just not that special gift that they want. You know what I'm saying? I say that. But I think I don't think like me not getting that to see. That's what I'm saying. It's probably other incidents that happened that got you straight, but I don't think the Christmas one was the one. You know what I'm saying? Because for me, I got kicked out. Man, the person told me get out of her house. You feel me? And I'm like, all right, I gotta get my shit together. Off a D though. I just got a D on my report card, and I got kicked out the house. You feel me? So yeah, and then tried to whoop me, and I wasn't going for a whooping. I'm just sitting there like, I don't know, like, you could keep whooping me. I wasn't crying. So after that, she was just like, this nigga a different type of nigga right now. Like, I'm hitting him with the belt, he not crying. It's different. You feel me? She turned my savage. Now I think about it, she turned my savage up right there. Like,
so it kind of grew you into a whole other career because it made you look at like, okay, so I couldn't get from this access, so I had to do what I had to do. You know what I'm saying? But that kind of grew into it kept with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? It followed you too. It's a toughness. It's a tough career. Me
yeah, but
personally.
it's all love though. You feel me? I love my mom, but
They only was cool, but they was tolerating. So you fuck up, you don't get nothing.
yeah, yeah. So
Okay, like, because like at the end of the day, you know damn well if everything would have went right, nigga, your Christmas would have been straight. But it was a viable lesson.
not most definitely. Like, so if you go to the Gym World, you know, on YouTube, you know, I had a live stream with my mom, and and, we did the gingerbread. It's called Gingerbread Crib. Is the name of the stream. And at the end of the stream, I asked my mom what was the best. Like, I asked her what was like the best gift I gave her, you know, for Christmas, or you know what I'm saying. And she said nothing. And I'm like, what you mean nothing? She like, nothing. Like you saying, so when I don't get you nothing, you feel me? That's the worst Christmas? It's like, yeah, now think about it, yeah. Like when you did, like, you know what I'm saying? So it had been time I ain't gave my mama something on Christmas, you feel me? Uh, but also, I told her what was the best gift I ever had gotten for Christmas, which it was like a red bite. And you know what I'm saying? So that was one of my top gifts was my bike. My first bike, like that was lit to me. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So
Switch the tags. Yeah.
yeah.
I woke up and I seen there was two bikes in there. I seen the one that the basket on was mine, so I switched it. I went back in there and laid back down. I woke up like, oh shit, for me? Shit, I'm good now. Chase, you ain't getting out of this. I seen you said you was in the addiction. Yeah, so you should have had one of them Christmases too.
So so
Did
so
they catch
so
you?
Tracy, so Tracy, that's what I'm saying. Like you was doing, you was turning your set. See, that's what I'm saying. You didn't notice, but when you go back and you drink some tea tonight and you smoke you a good blunt, you gonna be like, damn. It wasn't just the Christmas situation. The Christmas shit turned you up. Something else got you disciplined. Because if you was still ditching and getting bad grades, see, I wasn't doing that bad. See, I just was talking about motherfuckers in class. My grades was cool. I just had a D. I said a D, not an F, a D. You know what I'm saying? I never missed a class. You know what I'm saying? I might be a tardy king for homeroom, but that's just because it's early in the morning and I'm slow. But you know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying. Me and your experiences, like I'm saying, like
Homeroom was not that. It was not that early. I mean, almost every last one of them except for like two.
nah, it got real player for me in the mornings. Like I ain't gonna lie, it got super player for me in the mornings. You know, before school, it got real player. But my mom deserved Christmas gift every year because who thinks about giving their mom a Christmas gift every year? That's why. You feel me? For this that, like,
Son, um, where's my gift? You're walking empty-handed. Where's my gift?
yeah.
You don't respect it. But yeah, that's a must. Mother's Day too.
Yeah, I've been
You
like,
know, this
you
year
know,
I didn't do that with Adidas. So I
yeah,
do this, but I ain't gonna say I didn't ditch. I didn't ditch many days. It was shit to do. He was too busy dodging fucking good police and shit. Well, what's the guy? I'm like, I didn't really do shit. Um, a few times, but I didn't have a Christmas like I said, the shit that we got, like, we so I didn't really ask for nothing as a kid. Like, whatever I got, he was like, I let that be that. Like, I'll mention some shit like my parents would type, like, if I mention something on TV, I'll be talking to them and say, well, I'll pick that. And they just be paying attention to what the fuck I be, you know what I'm saying, or what I be watching. And then, parents pay attention to what you watched on TV. So, like, it was,
nigga, why you got those shots at today parents? Like, why do today parents gotta do with your story?
I'm just saying, I don't know nothing about me. I'm just speaking the whole what I can speak on because I know it. I don't know nothing about it. Nowadays, it's a little different. You speak on that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know you like spring chicken. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying it's a little different. Terminology. We have ass whoopers. They don't have ass whoopers.
So I was talking about that. I was playing dominoes the other day, and I was
I
just talking
mean,
about that, right? And I'm like,
don't exist no more. I feel like that shit ain't fair.
damn, motherfuckers used to watch stories. After the stories, the motherfuckers probably used to watch Jerry Springer, Ricky Lake. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just a
I
lineup.
watched the two shows where it's like, I wouldn't watch it for nothing else.
It was like a lineup of shows. Like, you know what I'm saying? Through the whole morning, like through the whole little while we at school, it's a whole lineup on TV. You feel me?
Right.
It's a it's a cold ass lineup on TV. You know what I'm saying?
up my age, but shit, back then, shit, they used to record it. I used to sit there and rewatch and too.
Yeah, so like that's what I'm talking about. Like I think if today time was more better on programming, the like more like knowing how to schedule different things, knowing where to place different content. In this day and age, it probably would be a little bit more easier to consume. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's I don't know how to explain it. Like it used to be back to back shows where you not turning the channel. You get what I'm saying? Like it's
Right.
it's it's a way where okay, you all right, you know, Nick at Night got this going on. You feel me? Disney Channel got this going on around these times. Then you know, it get too late, you got BT Uncut at this time. You know what I'm saying? Then you know at 8 o'clock, you got the HBO Max movies, you got the Disney movies, you know what I'm saying? Then you might get lucky with a Nickelodeon movie. But you know that
What was you watching on HBO Max?
HBO had didn't HBO have Rush Hour?
Yeah.
And then from Rush Hour, they got it's another action movie. They had action movies. They had shit on HBO back in the day. HBO was the shit. And then the fights and shit was on HBO before Showtime. You feel me? You know, it was all type of shit on HBO. You feel me? But it was just like that. That was like one place you can go. Like it was HBO and Showtime. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like if you got them channels, you blessed. You know what I'm saying? Or you'll go to the on demand channel. Like, you know, it's just like it's just different now. Like people,
Yeah. That's when we actually watch cable.
yeah, but
Yeah.
we still watch cable, nigga. We still watch cable. Like everything we watching is on cable. Like
Yes, yeah. People don't watch cable no more. They Wi-Fi it up.
because it's about the programming. It's the programming of it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like
Yeah.
it's nobody is sitting there scheduling the good shows back to back. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
They put on low. They put this messy shit on.
so prime example, all the messy shit come on the same day. You
Same
feel
day.
me? You feel what I'm saying? So that whole day you good. You about to sit there, you about to make them, you about to roll your blood, you about to eat the food. Right. So, but one thing they doing a good job at is scheduling sports. Like the way they schedule sports nowadays is crazy. Like that shit is top notch. Like you feel me? You can always catch some hot sports during the week, some hot sports during the weekend. You know what I'm saying? It's accessible. You know what I'm saying? You might be on Amazon Prime in the middle of the day. You be like, damn, they go a basketball game. That's called good programming. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying right there? You see how I did that? So now I could go watch the game on Amazon Prime. And then after that, I could just watch me a cool little show real quick. Or I can watch me a good little movie. You see me? So it's just like it's just the programming of it. You know what I'm saying? It's just the programming of it. That's it, man. But how you feel about speaking of like the new age and how people are digesting just content and TV? How you feel about uh just the streaming world versus the streaming hustle versus the like the I don't want to disrespect nobody, but prime example, you got Mike Epps and then you got DC Young Fly. DC Young Fly had to do a whole different type of hustle to get where he was at, where he at, and Mike Epps. You feel me? So my question is, which one you feel like is easier, and which one you feel like is going to last? Because it's people with the Mike Epps hustle and blueprint, and that's still out here moving today. Or you think that this the streaming blueprint is going to take over?
It's a same nephew, but one that's taken over would be uh, the DC Young Fly. Because the reason why I say that is because they have more devices to reach more people than the old-fashioned way. The old-fashioned way, you have to actually be funny or have some kind of skill to you to, you know what I'm saying, for your skill to advance, for people to get to know you to, you know what I'm saying, for it to expand to the next role, the next level, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, that perspective, I feel like it's gone. But now it's like you can create a video and instantly it can go viral. You know what I'm saying? And versus like how it was back then, you couldn't reach hundreds of thousands of people just by a click of a button or even saying just a like or something.
Yeah. It was so crazy. I think it's time. Like, I think nobody is trying to orchestrate the culture right now. Like, back in the day you had people in the background like just putting shit together. You know what I'm saying? The Bernie Macs, the Steve Harveys, the the Martin Lawrence, you know what I'm saying? Like, they putting shows and movies and different things together. Ice Cube, to put people on big platforms to keep the oh yeah, and the Wayans. Don't forget the Wayans. And we just don't have that now. We don't have it where we trying to push the culture forward. Like, I feel like we lost our footing when we trying to show the culture and then trying to figure out a solution of the culture.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was like you can't find a solution if you steady bashing. You feel
Yeah.
me? Like, the culture always gonna find the solution for the culture. It's just all about time and all about people being busy and willing to do the work. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't. I don't see why a Drewski, a DC Young Fly, um, a Wayne, a Country Wayne, and somebody else doing the kings of, the new kings of comedy type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get why we don't have like a sitcom that's to be made by any of these people. Like, I know Country Wayne tries to do it the way he wants to do it, but I don't get why the production, the resources, and these people are making way more money than Martin was making in, the Martin Lawrence show. So it's like, and actually the cameras are more accessible. You know what I'm saying? The editing is more accessible, so it's like it's no excuses. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's no excuses. It's like, damn, why we don't have a conversation or a picture with Sexy Red and Trina together? You know what I'm saying? Like why we it's like, it's certain shit back in the day. Like, when we seen Missy with Keisha Cole and Lil Kim, we didn't know what to think of it, but it did something for the culture. You know what I'm saying? That Ladies Night song did something for the culture. So it's like,
Right.
it's like, all right, people used to make fun of it. Oh, niggas is trying to make boy bands, niggas trying to make groups. Nigga,
Right.
112, nigga Jodeci, Jagged Edge, all them niggas probably got the most hits when it come down to R&B. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? So it's like, we not collabing no more. It's like we not coming together to make big moments no more.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
everybody was doing their own thing. That's just, I mean, what it is. And that's crazy. Yeah. It's like, oh, point blank.
Yeah, because it's like you still can do the old school blueprint, which is just getting to the people. Come out and see his work.
You mentioned what, like I said, there's nothing wrong with it. But the question that you asked me was, is it going to be around for the long run?
Yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah,
I think that is that way. It's like, but you know what I'm saying? From like, what's the laugh factory? Like, you know what I'm saying? People have to follow the you. If you can't make people laugh at the laugh factory, then you can. You know what I'm saying? Like, those were like the gatekeeper. the shit. Like if you
Yeah,
pay going,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying, quit your career or Night at the Apollo. You know what I'm saying? You put your talents there. You knew if you had the talent, if you went there and you killed some shit because that motherfucker stayed packed. But that's how people then got their names out there, going to places like that to be like, okay, well, it's either make or break. Now, the people gonna tell you if you got the talent. They're not gonna lie to you. You might
right,
get a crowd, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna get a lot of booze, they'll sweep you off that stage, you know what I'm saying?
right,
But
right.
they're gonna let talent reveal itself. They're gonna hear you out for a second. If they hear some bullshit, they're gonna skip the bullet. But that's how it worked back then. But now, even if somebody don't like your shit or talk on your page or you know what I'm saying, you still get caught from that too. You know what I'm saying? Versus how it was back then. You didn't get recognition for that. You see what I'm saying? Like you get
Yeah,
on the virtue, you know what I'm saying? You get good feedback or you get bad feedback. Whatever feedback you get is still good. Versus it's either you do bad or good over here. You know what I'm saying? But technology is getting crazy as it is. Like they started to come out with these AI videos. I'm not against it or whatever. But it's trying to make certain things look realistic, and that's just crazy because you know what I'm saying. AI continue to accelerate the way that it is. You're not gonna be able to tell what's real and what's fake.
mhm.
But yeah, but I want your take on this new Drewski skit because the one about the church.
Okay.
How do you feel about that?
Uh, you really want like I wish Dusan on here. Um, I wish Shiny was
Yeah,
on here.
I thought he was gonna chime back in. Maybe a little busy right now.
But only reason why I say that because he really know me, like type shit, you know.
Yeah,
And it's funny, but it's not funny. I actually sit there and enjoying the Holy Spirit and loving everything going on and really interacting. I'm just a number person. I'm going to sit there and see how many times you ask for some money. I'm like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, and then I'm like more like insightful to, like, damn, that's a bar right there. Then he said some cold shit. Like, damn, the pastor's saying some shit right now.
yeah.
And then I can time it. Like, all right, that nigga he finna bring little shit around. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? So
So you basically you counting the times that he passing around his offering basket.
yeah, because it's like, it's like effortlessly done and the matter is being done. It's like it's practice. And if it's practice, like how I'm assuming it's being practiced,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's good. I just don't think that's good. I personally believe you should have something up there at the front. You know what I'm saying? And if you choose to come put money in it at any given moment, you shall do so. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think you should not be making any payments. No, I don't think that because I think, God for sure blessing everybody and bless them with millions of dollars. And people will sit there and spend money on tree, or money on this and money on that. And believe it or not, this money will go to somebody that's serving the Lord, right? But it's just the way it's being done. That's the problem. Like, I think that's the thing with Drewski. Like he, he's talking. It's the way it's being done, and I think it's like, okay, we got to talk about it now because it's going too far. It's going too far.
For me, I don't think he wasn't disrespecting the church. I think it was more so the pastor.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about.
Because if you look at certain aspects of Marvin, he closed the doors.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? The closed the door situation. Now, he can progress it and put it how he wants to put it. But how it seemed like you was closing these doors like you wanted that money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like with the mega churches, like, you know what I'm saying? I get that this is a mega church, you have to pay bills and stuff like that. But I don't, if I'm not mistaken, churches don't pay property taxes.
Man,
I don't think so.
it's deeper than that because um
But I feel like you sticking. We're gonna pass it one more. Yeah, this ain't for their cause. This ain't.
so if someone was to pay you, I don't even want to say this, bro.
No.
That's why that's why that's why that's why the Drewski shit is too much. Like that's the type of shit you talk about amongst each other. You feel me? Because my magic question to this whole scenario, right, is how much would somebody have to pay you monthly for you to change your life around and just everything God. But why not though?
Might be PC. Hold on.
Yeah, but my thing reason why I say that is because if a person is saying I need a certain amount of money or I'm accepting a certain amount of money to serve God, I kind of like look at that like, damn, that's like a priceless job right there. You feel me? You supposed to want to do that from within. You supposed to want to serve God for within. You shouldn't want to serve God for a price tag. So when you do start serving God and it come with a price tag, I feel like that's when it's just not. I don't know. It's tricky.
My thing is this. Like I do believe in the Lord. I do believe in church. I do believe it, but I think it's to a certain extent.
All right, so don't you get so as a drummer, don't you get paid every day, every Sunday,
Every time we get spent.
every Sunday?
No,
Okay, when do
no. No,
when do they?
and then I can't say that or put it into that perspective because
Nah, see,
when I
see,
when I
that's
when I when I
no, hold on, no.
this is my original home church, right?
No, no,
No,
no.
I did that just to play.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like this shit is difficult. Like it's like
No,
okay,
I did.
like all right, but one, no. That's why we just leave this conversation alone. We just gonna move on. Let's move on, please.
No,
All right, but
I like
now,
that.
now, well, this will be my last comments on it, and then y'all can say what you gonna say. You feel me? Because the more I get into this topic, I'm gonna get deeper into this, right? But I'm trying my best just to keep it surface as much as possible. All right, so do you think Drewski was funny though? Like you thought the skit was funny?
No, I didn't find it funny. I just,
I found I found it I found it hilarious, but then you can't play with God. Like if you think them niggas was playing, you overly playing. Like 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 if you thought them man that you are portraying to be, if you think they're wrong, you 100% wrong also. Cause you now spreading the same message that they are misleading people with, and you're turning it into a joke for people to then laugh at it, and then behind some laughs is some coolness behind it. So some people think it's cool because they're laughing about it. And then all these pastors are making replies back to Drewski is even more crazier to me. Even proves my point and even proves Drewski point. But it's the whole point is You could it's difficult. Like, cause he did it with the white people. He does it with people that not expecting, and that's part of taking art to the whole nother level, which he's doing. You feel me? So I can't bash Drewski, but at the same time, you can. It's shit I just wouldn't do, bro. I
We
don't care.
we just had a conversation about it, right? Good content, bad content, it don't matter because either way it goes, you know what I'm saying? Either way it goes, it's still good for them. It's good publicity. Whether, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. Um, we are